Welcome to lesson 108 in our continuing series, 100 series for beginner harmonium players. Today we will talk about the Indian system of naming notes. And I have here on my sheet of paper some notes written out. But let's first review our notes in the Western system. We said that if we began on the note of C, we went C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And the black notes are named as well. Per convention, it's C sharp, E flat, F sharp, A flat, and B flat. So those are the black notes and white notes. The Indian system of naming, however, does not assign a name for each note. And very often you would hear in Hindi someone say the first white or second white or third white, or the first black and the second black, and so on. But really there is no fixed name given to any note. What happens is the starting note determines your name. For instance, if we started on the C note, what it would be is Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa. I will talk about the black notes shortly, but that would be the naming system if we started on C. So if we started on the C note, the C becomes Sa and the G becomes Pa. If, however, we started on the E note, again it would be Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa. Now we see the E note called Sa, and the B note would be our Pa. So everything changes then. There is one unique idea or unique feature of the Indian naming system, is that when we fix the Sa, we also fix the Pa. So those two notes are what we call fixed. So we have, let's say we are talking about the C major scale. Sa and Pa are C and G. Re, so we have Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Dha, and Ni. The other five notes, they can be flattened, or in one case, the Ma, it can be sharpened. Here is what is shown on my sheet. We have Sa and Pa fixed. We have Re and Ga, which can be flattened. Notice I put them below. Re and Ga. Dha and Ni can also be flattened. But Ma is the only note that can be sharpened. So this is what we have then. Sa and Pa, should or pure notes. Re, Ga, Dha and Ni can be flattened. So we have Re, and this is also Re, but it's called Komal Re. You notice I have K shown in brackets or in parentheses. Re, Ga, Dha and Ni. So Sa, Re, Re Komal. Ga, Ga Komal. Dha, Dha Komal. And Ni, Ni Komal. Ma is the only note which is sharpened. So we don't say Komal, we say Tivra. Tivra means sharpened. So we have Sa, Re, Re Komal, Ga, Ga Komal, Ma, Ma Tivra, Pa, Dha, dha komal, ni komal, and sa. Those are the notes. Those I know, those are not in ascending order in terms of the pitch. So if we started, let's say on the E now, look at what happens. Sa, re, re komal, ga, ga komal. Right? So we have sa, re, ga, ma tivra, pa, pure note, it cannot be sharpened or flattened. So we have pa, dha, dha komal, ni komal, and sa. It sounds very confusing at first. If you are new to Indian music, when you hear all these terms, you say, this is crazy, this is very difficult to learn, but it's not. If you recall, we started with the major scales. If you know the major scales, and I'm talking about all of them, if you know all of the major scales, that is the foundation on which all of the lessons are built. The Indian system is no different. When we say C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and we start with this C major scale, the Indian system does the same thing, except it's called, instead of saying the C major scale, it is called That. Instead of saying scale, we say That. That Bilawal. That Bilawal is the same. It's the same major scale. And there are, of course, different, in Western system we have major scale, minor scale, and we have, you would hear harmonic minor and melodic minor and all natural minor and so on. In the Indian system, the That, you will hear That Bilawal, That Asawari, That Kafi, and so on. There is nothing to get concerned about, because we will be doing all of these as we go along. I just want to make sure that people get a feel for the Indian system, because harmonium, although not originally an Indian instrument, it has now been almost universally adopted in India as an Indian instrument. And wherever Indian music is played, you would most likely see a harmonium. It's important then that we know how the notes are named and also how they are played. So this would conclude our lesson today on the Indian naming system of notes. I want you to pay attention to that. And finally, what I'll do is I'll just go through in the major scale, or as we say, That Bilawal. I'll do it in the scale of, let's say, the major scale D major. So I would have sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa. Later on in our 300 series lessons, we will deal with vocal practice, and we'll begin vocal practice then, and that is actually one of the very first things you will do within the vocal practice. So thank you for viewing, and see you in our next lesson. It should be lesson 109 in the 100 series. I have not done that lesson yet, but I am thinking about what should be covered within that lesson. I shall be posting lessons as they are taped or as they are done. Thank you once again.